All right, y'all. I'm gonna end this episode like I always do, showing love and shouting out. And today I want to shout out my beloved mama. Okay, Mrs. Mary Ruth Gibson Wells. All right, I'm shouting out my mama uh, because we're right here in the midst of this holiday season, and this is a very special time for my mother, and it always has been. And I know that so many of y'all feel the same way, and I know so many of y'all uh, unfortunately have lost your moms and stuff like that. And so this time is probably a rough time for you. You feel me? Um, and so I just wanted to do this shout out. Uh, One, out of appreciation for my mama, but also in thinking about those of y'all who may not have your mama during this holiday season. Okay, for my mama, Thanksgiving and Christmas was always big. Her and my grandmama used to throw down for both Thanksgiving and Christmas. Okay, and this year has been a very trying year for my mama. My mama broke her ankle on New Year's Day. So this year started off on a bad note. Then she was diagnosed with breast cancer in July. Uh, and we had to have a mastectomy in August. And thank God right now, uh, all scans are showing no cancer presently in her body. You know what I'm talking about, and we would doesn't have to do chemotherapy or radiation or anything like that. But it's been a trying year. You know what I'm talking about. But she's very thankful, and I'm thankful for her because a lot of what y'all see from me is because of her. You know what I'm talking about in terms of my attention to our culture. My mama made sure, and I don't know if she was actively doing this or just she was just being herself, but uh, I am cultured because of her. You feel me? Um, I was at a Jack Stay Alcorn game recently, and the DJ played James Brown Funky Good Time, and they said this is for everybody that's 50 years and up. And shit, I was like, fuck that. I stood up and started dancing. And I'm 39 years old because I like that shit too. My mama put me on all that kind of shit. You know what I'm talking about? Whether it be old ass uh blues songs, uh funk songs like I just mentioned with James Brown, dope ass R&B records, whether it be dope ass movies like Shaft. I did a shout out to Richard Roundtree recently, but that I only know about these type of things because of my mama. You feel me? She made sure that I was uh ingrained in our cultures. Like she would make me come in and watch certain movies with her. You know what I'm talking about? Or certain shows. I had to watch Roots with her. She made me watch the Ten Commandments with her. The classic movie, The Ten Commandments. Uh, the Jacksons, The American Dream. Just so much I can just remember doing with my mama in terms of our culture. You know what I'm saying? Or just American culture in general, whether it's our culture specifically as Black people, or just things that are big in American culture. You know that goes back to having a mama who put me on that. And so for this time in our culture, I think these 3 months, October, November, and December, are 3 months of culture that America gets right with Halloween, which I love, and then Thanksgiving in November, and then Christmas in December. I think our culture does a hell of a job with that, and my mama always did a hell of a job with all three of those holidays. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be when she was a teacher and she was the eighth grade teacher at the school, and and that was the highest grade at this particular school. And they would do a haunted house on the what we would call the junior high hall, okay? Because the school went from preschool up to eighth grade, so the little kids would come around to the junior high hall, sixth, seventh, and eighth grade hall, and just had this dope ass haunted house and thriller playing and everything like that, as a way to raise money for the kids to take them on a trip later on. Okay, and like I said, I already mentioned how my mom and my grandma would throw down for Thanksgiving and Christmas in terms of cooking, and my mama's house in terms of Christmas, she has lights all throughout the motherfucking front part of the house and in the kitchen. She loves Christmas trees. I remember I used to put the ornaments on the tree and used to put little tinsel and shit on the tree and I put the star on the top of the tree and everything like that. She always would every year write this beautiful note. I would leave out the milk and cookies and shit, and then she would eat it and leave this note and this beautiful penmanship that she has. But I thought it was Santa Claus. What I'm talking about? I'm like, damn, Santa Claus writes in the most beautiful cursive. But that was my mama. You know what I'm saying? Doing that. She just was always dope about this time of year. You feel me? And I just wanted to publicly say I appreciate my mama for that. And I also want to say I'll be praying for all y'all who don't have your moms around this time of year. You feel me? I don't have my mom in the same way. I still got my mama, okay, but I'm saying my mama is not well enough to do a lot of the stuff that she used to do. Okay, but at least I still have her here physically with me. So I can imagine the pain that you may be in if you don't have your mom or your grandmother for this time of year. You feel me? So I wish y'all strength and love, whatever traditions that your mother or your grandmother had y'all on. You know what I'm talking about? Just carry that shit on. You know what I'm talking about? They were giving love and kindness and some damn good cooking around this time. Just make sure you are passing that shit on to your kids. You feel me? And y'all try to carry on tradition, okay? But again, this shout out is to my beloved mama. Okay. I appreciate you. And shout out to all y'all real ones out there. Okay. This has concluded episode 179 of the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on some again. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. As always, one.
Please subscribe to my daddy's YouTube channel because the more subscribers he gets, the more attractive he looks to sponsors. The more attractive he looks to sponsors, the more money he can make. And the more money he can make, the more money he can spend on me.